So they're rejoicing over our dead bodies. Now the Spirit of life from God, that's that Holy Ghost that Christ spoke about. That's that Comforter Christ spoke about. Now the Spirit of the Lord is entering into us. Now we are waking up to the truth. We're not niggas and spicks. We're not Indians and Indians and savages and Mexicans. We're the 12 tribes of Israel.
And they stood upon their feet.
We're standing now. We're standing now. We're standing now.
And great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And great fear fell upon them that saw them. You know what that fear includes? Hatred.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Soldier Yan, Mosa and Christ bless you. We're here on the street to try to enlighten our people according to the Bible, okay, to make them see themselves in the Bible. Like I'm with the young sister. Sister, what's your name?
Inaya. Who? Inaya.
Sister Inaya. So I was talking to you earlier about the Bible. You said you have a Bible at home, and I asked you, what color do you think King Solomon was? And you wasn't too sure. So obviously you believe in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Let's find out how he was according to the Bible, okay? And I'm going to show you your image that you and your people, you actually are in the Bible. The Bible is our history book. So if I can get a reader to get for me Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Watch this, sister. Read that. Song of Solomon.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's.
So we're reading about Solomon's song. He wrote many songs. This is one of them, yeah? Now let's see what he said about himself.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
King Solomon said he's what?
Black.
He's black. Is that what they show you in the church, sister?
Not really. They didn't really talk about that much.
You know why they don't talk about it, sister? Do you know why they don't talk about it? Because guess what? The Bible is our history book. Because give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. Yeah, let me show you why they don't talk about it. Because if in them talking about it, you're going to know who you are. And guess what? That's going to make them go under. You understand? But they all know. Everybody knows who we are when they walk around. Watch this, sister. This is why they don't tell you. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The Bible says we are a holy people unto the Lord our God. Watch this.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So for you to be chosen, sister, what does that mean for the other people?
That they have to be like religious, and they have to like read the Bible more often and just like follow. Don't let anyone else distract you. Follow the Bible and listen to God's words.
Okay, that's fairly true, but the point I was trying to drive to, when you are chosen, that means somebody else got left out. You understand? So the Lord say he has chosen you to be a special people unto himself. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So sister Enai, you are not equal to everybody. What the Bible say you are?
Above
all people that are upon the face of the earth. You understand that, sister? So that's why they don't let you. Do you know who he's talking to here?
Is it like talking to us?
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. Let me show you. He's talking. You're right. He's talking to us, but us who? Because since slavery, we call ourselves Jamaica. Like you said, you're from Barbados. Your parents is from Barbados. But watch what the Lord said. Who we are.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all who?
Unto all Israel.
Unto all Israel. He's talking to the people called Israel. And Solomon was an Israelite. And we're going to get another people. Give me Jeremiah chapter. Let's see. You know about the Jews, right? You heard about the Jews. How do you think the Jews look like, sister?
Well, I've seen pictures. I know they were treated badly. Most of them were white and they've looked like normal people. They didn't look at like any Pacific. But yeah.
Okay, sister. Now I'm here to tell you something. When you look at the word Jews, the word Jew is short for the tribe of the people of Judah. Okay, it's short for the people of Judah. You understand? When you say Jews, you're cutting it short. Now let's see how the people of Judah looked like. Okay, read that.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth.
The Jews are in mourning because we're going through tribulation and poverty and everything. You understand? Read on.
And the gates thereof languish.
The gates are the leadership. We don't have leaders. Do you know any great black leaders today?
Not really.
Not really. There's no great. That's why I say language. They're weak. Okay, read on.
They are black unto the ground.
What color is the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
So the Bible say the Jews are what, sister?
Black unto the ground.
That lets you know the first man, Adam, he got created from the ground. You understand? And what color is the ground, sister?
Brown.
Brown, different shades. You understand? You got some of it here. It's different shades of brown. Okay, sister? So that's what the Bible say about the Jews. The Jews are black. The people in Jerusalem today, they took our nationality. Let's see what Christ called those people, because we just read through the Jews are black, okay, and King Solomon and the Jews, and he was a Jew, is black. Now let's see what the Bible say about the people. In fact, let's read about Christ first, because I see something on you. I'm going to show you. What color is Christ, you think?
Well, people don't actually know what he looks like, but to be honest, I think he was black.
Why do you say that, sister?
Because that's just a guess, really, because no one really knows what he looks like, and people assume that he's white, but there's no proof for that.
Okay, so you believe in the Bible, right?
Yes.
Let's find out in the Bible how Christ looked like. Yeah. Okay, we're in the book of Revelation. Do you know what the word revelation mean?
No.
If, like, for example, I have my phone in my pocket, I have to get it out, I reveal it to you. So it's a revelation because I'm showing. So that's what the word revelation means. It's going to show us how Christ look like. Read verse 1, please.
The book of Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ. Now let's jump to verse 10, because a lot of time we're taught that nobody saw Christ. But is that really true? Because if there is a revelation, this is a man, one of his disciples he walked with, called John. He's seen him, you understand? He saw Christ. So we're going to find out what he wrote about Christ. Read verse 10.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 10. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day.
John was in the spirit on the Sabbath, which is Saturday, was yesterday. He was reading the Bible, the book of the law, because the words of God is a spiritual word. So he said he was in the spirit on the Lord's day. What happened?
And heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet.
So he had a shout behind him. What happened?
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega.
Alpha and Omega, that means the first and the last. You understand? The beginning and the end. Do you know who that is, sister?
No.
Let's go. We're going to read on.
The first and the last.
The first and the last. That's Jesus Christ. You understand? He was the first creation of God. You understand? And he's going to be the last one to come. You understand? Watch this.
What thou seest, write in the book.
So he's telling him, whatever you see, because he's standing the other way, whatever you see about me, write in the book. What book do you think that is, sister?
The Bible.
The Bible. We're reading it here. Okay, now watch what happened. Read on.
And send it to the 7 churches which are in Asia.
Okay, let's go to verse 14, the point. Yeah, read on.
No, verse 14.
Verse 14, yeah.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So, I don't know, I don't have a flyer on me here. But it says, did I give you a flyer, sister? Okay. When you get a flyer, yeah, it says his head and his hairs were white like wool. You understand? What people on the earth have woolly hair, sister?
Pardon?
What people on the earth have woolly hair? Woolly is a texture. Which people have on earth have like a sheep kind of hair.
Like people with afros and like that.
Like yourself.
Yeah.
That's the color he's looking at. But what is the difference about this color? Watch, read on.
His head and hair were white like wool, as white as snow.
Right.
And
Fully white. He was fully white. You have a black one. Christ had a fully white because it symbolizes wisdom. Okay. He come from the presence of God, so his hair is changed. The glow. He has a glow on him. You understand? Just like we see here. Read on.
and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because Christ drank wine in moderation. You know when black people drink wine, the whites of the eye, they go red, you understand? Even when they're tired. So that's why it means it was as a flame of fire, as we're looking at it right there.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, sister, is your feet the same color as your face?
No, I don't think so.
Is
The sun doesn't really get to your feet, really.
Okay, do you know, let me ask you a question. Do you know anyone walking around with black feet and white face?
No.
So usually, most of the time, your feet is the same color as the rest of your body. You understand? So I'm sure your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, yeah? Now he's looking at his feet because Christ had a long garment on. He's looking at his feet. What did he see?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass, sister?
Green.
Green. Have you ever seen a penny?
Yeah, I meant brown, yeah.
Brown. Thank you. It's brown, okay? Now let's see how brown it was, sister. Watch this.
As if they burn in a furnace.
When you burn that penny in the fire, what color do you think it's gonna be?
Like orangey, because it's like
If you burn white rice in the fire, what color is it gonna be?
white.
White rice. Have you ever seen rice when it's burnt? No. It's become black. You understand, sister? So whenever you burn something in the fire, this brown, when you burn in the fire, it became black. You understand? He gives you the description of Christ. And he was a Jew. So he is a black man with hair like wool, like yourself. You understand? So these are the things that John saw and he wrote about him. You understand, sister? And finally, before we go, do you love Christ? Yeah? You love Christ? Do you know how to love Christ? Yeah. How do you do that? Give me John 14.
Spread the gospel.
Okay. Spread the gospel. Now let me show you quickly about the gospel. I want John chapter. Give me hold that and give me Matthew 15:24. Yeah, this is the gospel. Yeah, Matthew 15:24. Cause we're out here to teach you like your nationality, who you are. We read earlier we're special people unto God above everybody, and obviously for breaking God's commandment, that's why we forgot. We end up forgetting everything. That's a little piece of history I just gave you there. You're gonna go home and compare it with your Bible. Yeah, listen to this, sister. Watch this.
The book of Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24.
Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
There was a woman begging Christ for help here for her daughter, and he said, I'm only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel because we're Barbados, we're Jamaicans, we're Cubans, we're Africans, but we're everything but what the Bible say. That's the part of the gospel. Now the other part of the gospel, Matthew 14:14, then we go to how you love God. 24 verse 14. This is part of the gospel that you're hearing now, and what's going to happen with it. Watch this, because you don't really hear this, sister, do you?
No.
It's hidden because we're special people. Watch this, sister.
The book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom,
This gospel, knowing that you're Israel, you're God's chosen people. Christ is a black man, okay? Watch this, who came for the children of Israel.
shall be preached in all the world for a witness of all nations.
It's going to be preached worldwide. Everybody in the islands, they're getting to know who we are. You understand? For a witness, go on.
For a witness into all nations. And then shall the end come.
Then the end is going to come, because Christianity is all over the world. Now, quickly, before we go, how you love God. And sister, we're going to let you go. You got a flyer there, yeah? So if you have any question, call us, okay, sister, and learn more, because the end is coming, sister.
The book of John chapter 14 and verse 15. If you love me,
If you love Christ, you said you love Christ, right? Watch this.
keep my commandments.
Keep my commandments. You understand? Okay? So, what commandments of God do you know?
Don't have any other god before me.
Okay.
Don't murder.
Good.
Don't commit forgery.
Don't commit what? Sorry, commit what?
Fraudery.
Fraudery. Okay.
Because I learned it at school like the other day.
Right. Do you eat pork?
No. I
You
don't.
don't eat pork. Okay. Do you eat prawns or crabs or lobster?
No, not really. I don't like them.
Okay. Because that's the law of God. We're not supposed to eat those things. Now, let me show you. You're a young woman, right? Let me show you another commandment of God that we should do. One of them is when you're reading the Bible, you cover your head as a woman. So that's good. You're already keeping that without knowing. You understand? I can't cover my head as a man. You understand? Now, watch this. Because God has a dietary law, ceremonial law. Like tonight is a new moon. You're going to look outside, the moon is full bright. We're going to be partying. We're going to be making a lot of feast, a lot of food. These are the days the Lord made. But Sunday church is not of God. Watch this. This is the commandment of God. You love Christ, right?
Yes.
Read us.
Which one?
Deuteronomy 22, verse 5. Let's see how to love God, okay?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garments.
Right.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So we read that God don't like these people that do this because abominations, God hate abominations. Now watch this, sister. Read that verse again, please. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man,
And then?
and neither a man shall put on a woman's garments.
So what's a woman's garment men shouldn't wear, sister?
Pardon? Sorry.
What is a woman's cloth that men should not wear?
What do you call it? I forgot. Sorry.
No, you just think about it. Like when you're going to the toilet, how do you know what is a woman's toilet?
It has the picture of, like not obviously like a drawing of a girl, kind of.
Of what?
Like a drawing of a girl
A drawing of girl. How would you know that's a girl?
because it's wearing a dress.
Thank you. So the dress and the skirts, the man should not wear that. God is not about cross-dressing. You understand? But read the top part of it. This is what I want for you.
Verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What is a woman wearing? You're fairly new. You was born what? 2010? 2009. Okay, fair enough. Because we're born in the world that's changed God laws upside down. So what would you say women are wearing that men should not wear? I mean, men wear that women should not wear.
Like trousers and that.
Do you wear trousers?
Not all the time. Usually I wear skirts.
Oh, praise the sister. So that's one of the laws that we have to start to keep. But you have to be like around like-minded people, obviously, to show you the way of God. Okay, you're still a young woman. I pray you don't have no boyfriend, because that's adultery. God don't like that. God honors marriage. You understand? All right, sister. So it's been good to talk to you. You got the information on there. If you want to learn more, go on the website. Okay, sister. What is your name again?
Enaya.
Naya. It's Soja Yan. Shalom. Most and Christ bless.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.